Welcome to the Galliano Horse Nebulizer tutorial. Tutorial. I was not drinking. Begin by plugging in your compressor. This little item does the nebulizing. It is recommended that you clean it after every use, but nobody really does that. So this is made so it can be rebuilt easily. This is your little vial of nebulizer solution. Got a couple boxes in there, probably about 60 doses. Open your vial, you just twist the little top off, and you pour it in here. So you can see it in there. Didn't plan this out very well. I got a big head and tiny arms, and I don't think this plan was thought out very well. Here's the other part of your nebulizer. It is put in there with hot glue, so if that piece should break, in theory you could heat it up or wiggle it enough and it would come loose to replace it. And we're supposed to change these out like every week at the nursing home, so we have a ton of them sitting around. So you just put it on there and it twists on. Ta-da! Attached. You got a little on button here. And now you can kind of see it. You can see that mist coming up there. That's the nebulizer nebulizing. And when this gets out, you run it until the liquid is gone, and you can hear when it's empty because it doesn't make that hissy sound. Then I put two little holes there. And then it will fit here. I put another hole in because of how deep it was. So you can bring them up so that they match and it will fit right through there. But I didn't know, I'm assuming it was tied with leather, and I didn't know where they were for sure. Otherwise you could always use, some string or yarn or baling wire, whatever you think would work good. And then I would put something around the top here, like a pool noodle. I think might be too thick. If you could see if you could get like a pipe insulation that might be a little thinner, because that will help also keep the nebulizer treatment from escaping, so he breathes as much in as possible, because that's what you want. And then when you're done, hopefully you can see this because I'm kind of leaning it here. Let's set it here. I would unhook it because otherwise it can get kind of crusty, and you can rinse that out. Would be ideal to rinse it out. If you don't, just dump it, and if you want to keep it dry, you could always put a little Kleenex in there. That's just so it doesn't clog up. It will go through a lot of abuse before it actually clogs up. And it unhooks here from this oxygen tubing. And honestly, next time I'm at this is a 7-foot tubing, I can get 25 foot and 12 foot. So I can get a 25-foot tube for you, so you don't have to have this right next to you. You'd got some leeway with it. So I'll try to remember to grab some next time I'm at the facility. Since you're probably going to wonder, This little guy is just a little, it's to help clean it out, and there should actually be a little filter in there, which I don't see, but that's okay. It's not a huge deal. It's supposed to be for purification purposes. Otherwise, it's pretty easy. If you wanted, honestly, you could get a battery powered fish pump that would be more portable. You wouldn't have to plug it in, and that would honestly do the same thing. You could just unhook it here and hook it up to the fish pump. So that is your nebulizer treatment in a nutshell. Thank you for enjoying the Galliano production.